Well, in 2012, the house of Versace released its very popular fragrance, Eros. Well, in 2020, they made an Eau de Parfum version. Well, now it's 2021, and they've released a Parfum version. Is it any better than the rest? Stay tuned to find out. So today's going to be another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. This time it comes from the house of Versace. It is our latest Eros flanker, Eros Parfum. So Eros Parfum from the house of Versace is a men's aromatic spicy fragrance released in 2021. I don't know the nose behind this fragrance, and it's an Eau de Parfum concentration. All right, let's check out the presentation. So here's the box for Eros Parfum. As you can see, it does resemble the other boxes from the line, except this one does have a big gold square here in the middle with a nice Medusa head. Not exactly like the other boxes. Actually, I like this one better than the rest because the other ones were just, I think, just all this color of blue. They did add this nice gold square rectangle here in the center here. So it's a nice looking box, but overall it looks pretty similar to the other ones. Let's check out the bottle. So here's the bottle for Eros Parfum. Again, if you guys are familiar with the line, this looks exactly like the other bottles from the line. Exact same cap it looks like. Exact same bottle it looks like. The only difference is that it just says Parfum instead of Eau de Parfum or none at all. I do have the original bottle here so you guys can actually see if there's any differences here. Overall, they're pretty similar looking bottles. Overall, in the reflection there, you can see that the little heads are the same size. The only difference, really, I think, is the font and maybe the little graphics here on the bottle here. But other than that, same looking bottle from the house of Versace. All right, so here are the notes for Eros Parfum. In the top, we have mint and lemon. In the mid, we have green apple and geranium. And in the base, to round things off, with amber and tonka bean. Yes, like I mentioned before, I am familiar with the other flankers of the Eros here. I do have the original, and I did do a video on the Eau de Parfum. I believe it was last year. I will link any videos related to this fragrance down below so you guys can watch those as well. But I will say that when I did try the Eros Eau de Parfum, it did remind me of a slightly, if not maybe a little bit more than slightly stronger version of the original Eros, which was good because, you know, you guys know, if you guys watch my channel a lot, that's usually what I ask for. If you guys are going to make a Eau de Parfum or an extreme or an intense, just make it smell like the original, just make it stronger. Like, you know, it could be a little bit different here and there, but I still want to, you know, I want to keep what makes the fragrance popular for a reason in there, that DNA, and then just make it stronger. That way it could just, you know, last longer, have better projection and whatnot, performance overall. So I'm not really sure what's going on with the Parfum version, because when I heard this came out, I thought maybe they just changed the design of the box, but it's still the Eau de Parfum. And lo and behold, I looked it up, and it was different. Now, I did look at some of these notes, and some of these notes don't look that different. Now, I will say I did go on two other websites. And for those out there who always ask me, did you go to the manufacturer's to the Versace website? I did actually go to the Versace website, and they did not have this fragrance on there. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why you would have a brand new fragrance on your website, but it's not on there. And maybe I looked in the wrong spot, but I typed in Eros Parfum, and it did not pop up on the Versace website. So if I searched it wrong, then I apologize. But I tried to go on there, get the official notes, but it did not pull up. So I did get some different notes though online, and I will read those as follows. In the top, lemon, mandarin orange, elemi resin, pepper, that's in the top. And in the mid, we have geranium, lavender, and sage. And in the base, we have benzoin, cashmere, patchouli, vanilla, and vetiver. And I will say that those notes actually do sound a lot different than the original formulation. So to me, I'll let you guys know what I get out of these notes if I do get the first set of notes from Fragrantica, or if I get the second set of notes, and I got those from Parfumo.net. I'll let you guys know if it leans either one of those. I just went with Fragrantica because that's usually the screenshot that I take for the notes, which just makes it easier to edit the video later. But yeah, so looking forward to trying this fragrance. So let's give this fragrance a first impression. All right, here we go. Clean hand. Twist this atomizer around. A couple sprays. Here we go. Excellent sprayer. A lot of juice. Okay. Definitely getting the original Eros DNA. This one, to my nose anyway, seems like it's a lot sweeter and heavier in the citrus department, which according to the first notes, it's just the lemon. So I'm guessing this is a very heavy lemon note. The mint is there. It seems a bit greener, like fresher mint. It's very green and very minty. So right off the bat, I can, at least right now, I do have the original, so I can easily spray my other hand, and I might here in a minute, but I want to get a good feel for this one first. I want to say, just going off of memory, that this opening has a lot brighter and fresher mint note, and a lot more citrusy and stronger lemon note. Still has the green apple. I'm still getting the tonka bean. So I will say right now, this fragrance does seem like it resembles the first set of notes that I put up, the ones I got for Granica, because that's all I'm really getting. The notes that I gave are the notes that I'm actually getting right now. Now, that could easily change in the dry down. But I will say, this is not a bad version of it. I do actually like this quite a bit. They didn't go in and change it too much. They didn't go in and add a bunch of leather. They didn't go in and add a bunch of this and that. It just seems like a more potent version of the original, which, again, that's what I want. Whenever I told you, that's what I said in a couple of minutes ago. I'm not getting anything that's, and the only note in this whole composition that I don't like is geranium, and it's not even that strong. I can definitely smell the geranium, but it's not that strong. And I want to say the original has ambroxan. This doesn't have that in it. I glanced at the notes earlier, and I'm really blanking right now, but I want to say that the original and even the Eau de Parfum have way more notes than this one. But right now, I'm not hating this one. It smells like a stronger version of the original. Can't ask for anything more than that. It smells like it's going to be like it's going to have good performance as well. So if anyone out there, which I don't think I've had anybody complain about the performance of the original, or the Eau de Parfum for that matter, but honestly, I don't know a lot of people that own the Eau de Parfum. I know a lot of people that own the original. But I will go on a limb right now because it's just the first half of the video, and I can definitely, in the update, I'll have a lot more information about this fragrance after some time. But I think this is a very more concentrated, sweeter, just better version of the original right now. Now, the original is 1 foot away from me here on my table. So, should I spray? I already got a pretty good feel for this, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to say too much more about this one right now in this half, so I might as well. Let's have some fun, right, guys? So, right hand, original Eros right here, DNA. Oh, yeah. Definitely getting a difference in fragrances here. Now, this is an older bottle, I think. I'm not really sure if that has anything to do with anything. This is an eau de toilette. I can definitely see a huge difference in the sweetness, in the thickness of it. Yeah. I mean, I can see similarities, but honestly, my nose is probably going nose blind to the original right now because this one's so strong. But this is the Eau de Toilette, as you can probably just tell by the fact that I'm saying it's an Eau de Toilette, is definitely right now a more watered down version of Parfum, which is most likely what they're going for when it comes to these fragrances. But again, I could be wrong. Time will tell. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more. I'm getting stronger notes with this one. I'm getting less alcohol smell. This one seems just again, without repeating myself too much, just watered down. Still there. I can still get the mint note, still get the green apple. But this one here is just sweet. Not sickly sweet, but we're getting close. We're getting pretty close to the this one being sickly sweet, especially if you compare it to the original. So right now, I am impressed right now with this one. Again, it's not It's not breaking any barriers. We're not breaking any rules here. All it is just literally a stronger version of the original. So the update is going to be pretty quick, I think. I think the update is going to be pretty quick because it is, we all know Eros. And if you don't know it, you have probably heard about it. But again, this one isn't straying too far away from home. There's a reason why they kept it in the same exact bottle and everything like that. So, all right, guys, without making this video too much longer, I will wear this fragrance tonight and over the next few days. Give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. What's up, guys? I just want to bring you guys a quick update on the Eros Parfum from the house of Versace. Without repeating too much of the first half of the video, I did like this fragrance, and honestly, I like this one better than the original. The original has its bright spots. Don't get me wrong. It's still a good fragrance. This one is literally, and I think I sort of said this at the beginning, but I got to say it again just to really sell the point. This is a stripped down version of the original. This has all the DNA that you like about the original. And to me, it has all the best notes. It has the mint in it. It has the green apple. It has the tonka bean. And this one, I can't recall if the original had amber in it, but the amber note in this fragrance is very prominent in dry down. And honestly, I do think this is a more mature, if you will, version of Eros, because this does have a Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, root beer type of vibe that you get from like Armani Code, or any of those Code, the Armani Code flankers. They sort of all have that powdery, sweet, spicy sort of dry down that kind of resembles Dr. Pepper. I always say that's what it reminds me of. I'm not really sure if that's what you guys get out of that. I also got that from the Invictus V. I think it was called Victory, Invictus Victory, that came out. That one had a bit of that same vibe too. I get the same sort of vibe in the dry down. So with that being said, I do end up liking this fragrance better than the original. And I think I like it better than the Eau de Parfum that came out last year, or 2020. But I haven't smelled that one in a while, so I can't exactly say, I couldn't really try them side by side. But I will say, this is a nice fragrance. Longevity for this fragrance was really good. It's an Eau de Parfum concentration. I did get 8+ hours for this fragrance every time I wore it, so you can't really ask for anything more than that when it comes to an Eau de Parfum. It actually did the job like an Eau de Parfum should. The projection was good. It wasn't beast by any means, but it was really, really good. It did remind me of a stronger version of the original. So a lot of people say that the original is beast. Some people say that. Not really sure if there's batch variations or not. But I do remember the original being strong, and I will say I did get wafts of this one throughout the day. So whatever you guys think the strength of the original was, this one's going to be stronger. So you guys do with that what you will. But I will say this is not going to be beast, but it definitely gets the job done when it comes to the projection. I know that I was projecting, especially in the first few hours. This bad boy was going, and I definitely got nice wafts throughout the day. Seasons for this fragrance, if you guys haven't guessed already, it's going to be the cooler months of the year. This has the amber, the warm, spicy, powdery amber. It has the sweet notes. It has the green apples, very sweet and thick. Pretty much where you guys would normally wear Eros, which I wore mine in fall and winter. But obviously you guys can wear them whenever you want. But to me, I would wear this one in the cooler weather. So was it fall, winter, early spring? As I always say, those are my cooler weather months or times of year. The occasions for this fragrance, I'm going to say, are evening events, date night, dress down, formal. This is a very sexy fragrance. I do think the ladies are going to like this fragrance on you. Again, all you have to do is go back to the original Eros. Where did you wear that fragrance? So if you wear that fragrance, I personally would wear that one at night. So if you wear that fragrance at night, you're going to want to wear this one at night. If you wore it during the day, do what you want. It's your money. You guys are buying this one. I'm just saying this is where I'm going to wear it. Evening events, dress down, suit and tie. Very sexy. Definitely date night. I do think the ladies are going to love this fragrance. I think it's safe enough and strong enough for a club. Maybe a couple of sprays for work. It's funny, I saw a meme today, I think, that said, come on, guys, pretty much every fragrance is going to be safe enough for work. I'm starting to, if you go look back at all my videos, I pretty much say that every fragrance, as long as you go easy on the trigger, is safe for work. But I don't know. I'm sure there's a couple out there that aren't safe for work. But this one, I think if you just don't go heavy on the trigger, you should be fine wearing this one to work. Ages for this fragrance, I'm going to say a 25 and up. I do think that even though the original has more notes and has a little bit more going on, it is a little more toned down, and it doesn't have that a lot more of that amber note in there compared to this one. And I do think the amber note makes this one a bit more mature for my taste anyway. And so I do think that maybe the younger noses might not be able to appreciate this one right now anyway. So I do say I think 25 and up is a safe age range for this fragrance. Overall, I do think this is a good flanker of the fragrance. Now, if you guys are expecting something different, sort of like Flame was, it was definitely a flanker. It smelled like Eros, but it just went in a different direction. Had more of a citrusy geranium thing going. This one definitely smells like the OG. Like I already mentioned the differences, I think. Hopefully that was enough for you guys to get a good picture of what this one smells like. But it smells like the best parts of the original. And it has a really nice cola, Dr. Pepper dry down with that nice powdery, spicy amber. So I do like this fragrance. I would recommend you guys trying this one. Don't go out and blind buy it. But I do think if you like the original, maybe thought it was too juvenile, too youthful, maybe go out and try this one. I think you might be pleasantly surprised with this fragrance. Who knows? Maybe that opening reminds you too much of the original and you won't like it. But I do think the original, if you liked it, you're going to love it. And I think just give it maybe 30 minutes and wait for the dry down to kick in. And I think you're really going to appreciate this fragrance for what it is. But guys, have you guys tried this fragrance? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this fragrance. Let me know if I'm crazy for thinking what I think. But I do actually like this one. I recommend you guys trying this one, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching my video on my channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos. Fragrance-related content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you find fragrance-related photos and future contest winners. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.